Oh! Welcome, shapeshifters, to Werewolves Shape-Shifting Tarot. Today I want to talk about Abraham Hicks and Bashar, their teachings on the law of attraction, and why it sometimes doesn't work the way we expect. In fact, sometimes it even seems to backfire. Not because what they're saying isn't true, it is deeply true, but because we might not be at that point in our journey where it can fully click for us. This video is for all those powerful souls who are ready to create freedom in their lives, starting exactly where we are and taking the next step. 15 years ago, I discovered Abraham Hicks. Like many people, I felt that spark, the promise that our thoughts create reality. I listened, I tried, I practiced, and sometimes I fell hard. The truth resonated, but the way it landed in my life often left me struggling even more. I would go into debt, and I would feel miserable. Over time, I explored other voices, including Bashar, and still I felt both the brilliance of the message and the heaviness of missing it. And then I stumbled onto something simple but life-changing. It was tarot and oracle readings. Just listening, just receiving words of encouragement while in a meditative state began to heal me in a way nothing else had. And that's what this video is about, the journey from Abraham Hicks to Bashar to tarot, and how I found my own path to freedom, a path where I could follow inspiration, create, and live with love. This isn't about rejecting any teaching, it's about growing beyond it, finding what works and discovering freedom in a way that feels true. So I felt excitement when I listened to Abraham Hicks. I tried the advice, and I often ended up in worse debt or misery, but I recognized the paradox. So while in a meditative state, I was listening to the rampage of whatever, and it would be great, but then sometimes she'd insert judgment like, the reason this isn't working for you is because you're doubting, you're not doing it right, you're not vibrating at a high enough level. And so that broke my meditative state, and it left me feeling worse. I just wanted the positive affirmations. I didn't want the "this is why it's not working for you, you suck" portion of the videos and the message. So eventually I stopped listening. I didn't want those voices puncturing my meditations with shame. And then I would listen to Bashar. I noticed he had similar truths, and they were exciting, but still it left me feeling worse over time, because not everybody is ready to just follow their bliss. Healing has to take place, and it seemed like a lot of spiritual bypassing was happening. It was like, forget whatever happened to you and just be happy. And I don't know exactly how possible that is. Sometimes you have to reconcile the past, and you have to weave it into the golden structures of your freedom. If you have had great success in just saying, okay, that happened, I'm done with it, I've completely moved on, I don't need to integrate anything, went from broke and miserable and abused to rich and happy and beautiful, then this video is not for you. But for the rest of us who have tried, perhaps even for years or longer, to go to hurt, abused, and in shame to follow your bliss, and it hasn't quite clicked, there's a reason for that. You're not doing anything wrong. Healing takes time. To follow your bliss and to live in freedom means you've healed. And there's no shame in how long it takes to heal. I know we all want it to be quick and fast, and it can be. I'm not saying it can't. And hopefully what we explore here and the information that we're bringing forth here can help accelerate that healing and let you feel good now in this moment and bring in true freedom and abundance and joy into your life. help you to learn that you don't have to struggle and you don't have to stress. That's a real thing. That can happen now. That can happen instantly. But you have to learn how to do that. And so here we are. We're learning how to do it. So for me, I found the pick a card tarot readings that you've probably seen on YouTube. These lit me up. And even though the messages were general, I understood that law of attraction teaching that if you're in resonance, it's for you. The key wasn't that it was personal, but it was meditative reprogramming, hearing good things about myself in a world that usually gives the opposite. And so this led to excitement and healing in a sense that I was retraining my mind and heart to see differently. And then, of course, because of law of attraction, oftentimes the messages I was getting were deeply personal. They did have deep synchronicities and symbols in them for me. I was on that wavelength of healing, and it just kept getting better and better. I was excited to wake up. I was feeling and being kinder to myself, which gave me more kindness to give to others, including my children. I was more at ease in daily life. And from this healing state, inspiration began to flow naturally. I started syncing up with the right people and the right places. I started writing a book, which has brought so much purpose and love into my life. It was my art, and I started creating it. And now doing several YouTube channels to express what is flowing through me. It all feels so good. So now dreams are beginning to come true, and not because I forced them, but because I nourished myself with energy that I needed. So I'm not here to make a living off of spirituality. I'm here to create structures of freedom, housing without mortgages, water without toxins, environments without concrete prisons. But this channel is my joy offering, free because I couldn't not do this. What this channel offers are talks on freedom, choice, nature, boundaries, ancestral wisdom, God, creation, and how to live from the heart. I love to use tarot and oracle decks. I see them as living books that inspire fantastical adventures and truths. We'll have decoding ancient texts from the Bible and the Egyptian Book of the Dead, which is a mistranslation. It's really the book of coming forth into light. And we'll show how they are practical life tools, not fear-based dogma. Or we're going to show how they've been turned into fear-based dogma. We offer always returning to the core. When you live from the heart, you create freedom. And with freedom comes the reality your soul longs for. Now to end this video, let's do a quick tarot reading. We've got some oracle cards here and a tarot deck. And let's just get a quick message for everyone here at Werewolf Shapeshifter Tarot and to support our journey of freedom. See, I haven't got a great setup, so I'm holding the phone with one hand, and I'll just do kind of like let's do like a old-fashioned let's see, we have number 1, beginnings, with this adorable little guy holding a cracked egg. That egg is hatching. He's got that red thread, which is the thread of truth. It's attached to his throat. So let's say your truth, your stories are breaking free. You've been carrying them. You've been doing the work to nurture and take care and heal yourself. You've been in the woods. You've been discovering your own truths. And I'm so happy you're here because I am going to fully support this. This is what I'm all about. And I'm so glad to see you here taking care of your dreams and giving birth to your own reality and your desires. Let's go over here to the Gentle Creatures Wisdom deck. Yeah. Okay, I hope nobody's getting dizzy. Watching this through the camera is making me dizzy. Let's go. Friendship. Yeah, that's us. We're going to start a great community here where we can support each other. We go into the night, into the dark truths of reality, of your reality, of how to create exactly what you want, knowing nothing is too big or too impossible, that you have tons of spirit standing right next to you in full force, and that really is a gift, is your connections to the other side, on the other side, are huge, and their energy flows through you. So just let your hand reach out, take their hand, and let that energy flow into you unrestricted. That is definitely going to help give you companion and guidance when creating your structures of freedom, that you are not alone, that the answers are always there, right within reach. And we'll just get quiet, go into the dark, and receive them. Now, let's go to this cute little cat deck and get a couple clarifying cards for our oracle here. What messages? What do we have to clarify number 1, beginnings? 10 of Swords, and a clarifying card for friendship. We have the Lovers. Oh, so sweet. 10 of Swords. Every beginning comes from an ending. And so you're ending that hardship that's been in your life. And you've got your stripes on now, and your colors are showing, and your authenticity is so strong. And you're exploring that through your voice. So keep going. That is going to lead to your freedom. You are right on the exact right path you need to be on right now for freedom to hatch into your life. That is the hatching of freedom. Walking that path is the freedom. So the freedom is already there, all around you. The restraints and the tethers are what you have let go of. The more tethers that we let go of, the more free we feel. And you can sit in any situation and feel freedom. You can sit in any environment and feel freedom. You can sit in any company and feel freedom, because your desires and your dreams, you're carrying them, and you've taken care of them, and they're hatching. Okay, and friendship with the Lovers card. This is a great union. So always see any relationship that you offer your hand to, see it through the eyes of your heart, see it through love. This is beautiful. It shows that the relationships that you have developed and are developing, the heart-based ones, are there to support you in your freedom, and that you are creating beautiful relationships of love. And of course, there's a special someone coming into your life that supports you. Allow love, allow relationships of love, because we are creatures on the earth, humans, shapeshifters, and a lot of who we are can be supported and grown and nurtured with others, because you are nature, and nature has companion plants. I'll always remember the book I have, Roses Love Garlic. So planting garlic by your rose bush helps keep the rose bush healthy. It helps it grow. You can't do this on your own. We are in a web of life. We are creating things together. So love yourself and create a healthy perception of yourself. I see you doing that. I see you having that healthy aspect of love and kindness for yourself, and that attracts to you your companion plants. All right. Thank you for tuning in and being patient with me as I explore ways to create this channel and to deliver these messages and to be here to support you on your path of freedom and growth. Ways with speaking or reading pre-drawn cards, and ways of, the camera and setting things up. And that's all we got for this video. With much love, have a great day.